Welcome to cybersecurity, which is the fastest moving topic in the IT industry nowadays. In this course, we will explore the space of cybersecurity and main components. We'll check also threats, attacks, prevention methods, hacking techniques, encryption methods, cryptography, and much more. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the course. Main content of the course divided into 5 main chapters. Chapter 1 will talk about the cybersecurity terminology and main components. Chapter 2 will discuss cyber threats and protection. Chapter 3 will talk about cyber risk management. Chapter 4 about cryptography. And finally, business continuity and disaster recovery in chapter number 5. Welcome to chapter 1, which is the introduction to cybersecurity. Let us start by breaking down the concept of cybersecurity, which is actually a set of technologies, processes, and practices, all designed to protect computer assets like networks, computers, programs, and data from being attacked or damaged or even unauthorized access, all to achieve the principle of confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data, which what we call the CIA triangle. Elements of cybersecurity consist of 3 main components. The first component is the confidentiality, the second is integrity, and the third is availability, and we refer to them as the CIA triangle. If we take the first element, which is the confidentiality, we need to make sure that information or resources are hidden from being accessed by unauthorized parties. In other words, only people who are authorized to do so can gain access to sensitive data. Integrity means that we need to ensure that unauthorized changes to data or information are prevented. So we are ensuring the authenticity of information, and the information is not altered, changed, or modified, and to make sure the source of information is genuine. The third element, which is the availability, is to make sure that required data or information is accessible at all times, but only means the information is accessible by authorized users. Let us talk about a few terms within the cybersecurity, like cyberspace. It's actually the virtual domain or virtual environment within the information environment. So it's a part of the information environment that consists of an independent network of information system infrastructures. That might include internet, communication networks, computer system, and integrated processors. So a collection of information system infrastructures. The cybercrime, it's actually the illegal behavior. From its name, the crime means that you are doing a crime within the virtual space. So it's the illegal behavior associated with the global information networks. Threat is the ability to cause serious harm to a computer system. Bear in mind, a threat is something that may or may not happen, but it has the potential to cause massive damage. And threats can lead to attacks on computer systems, networks, and more. There are many forms of possible threats, like physical threats, including floods, fire, war, vandalism, and earthquakes. There's accidental errors, like administrative errors, programming, or software errors. There is unauthorized access, which is the information leakage and hacking systems. We do have a malicious misuse, which is the software or information that is corrupted for fraudulent purposes. And we do have the malware, which is the software that is designed to access or destroy computers or servers without the owner's knowledge. In the coming few slides, we'll talk more about additional terms in cybersecurity like attacks, cyber attacks, information security, hackers, ethical hackers, and so on. Starting with the attacks, it's actually when an unauthorized person is able to access your system or data, with or without your knowledge. And most attacks occur when one or more parts of your system are at risk or exposed or not properly secured. Note that most attacks occur without your knowledge and by using sophisticated tools or applications that could harm your system. Another definition, it's any attack on a computer is an attempt to expose, alter, disable, destroy, steal, or unauthorized access to your assets. Cyber attack is another important term in cybersecurity, which is an attack launched from one or more computer against another computer, multiple computers, or even a complete network. Cyber attacks can be broken down into two types. Attacks where the goal is to disable the target computer or knock it offline, and attacks where the goal is to get access to the target computer's data. Hacker is anyone with technical skills, often referring to someone who uses their capabilities to access unauthorized systems or networks to commit crimes. Now, the ethical hacker is a computer and network expert who systematically tries to hack a computer system or network on behalf of its owners in order to find vulnerabilities that malicious hackers can exploit. So the main target of the ethical hacker is to find vulnerabilities and risks in order to present them to the business owner so they can assess and fix these vulnerabilities. The information security is the protection of information from security threats to maintain confidentiality, integrity, accuracy, and availability of information and associated assets. In the coming slide, we'll differentiate between the information security and cybersecurity. So what's the difference between information security and cybersecurity? The terms cybersecurity and information security are often used interchangeably, as they are responsible for security and computer system protection from threats and information violations. However, there is a difference, which is that information does not have to be on a computer to be in need of an information security system, even if it's stored in a file cabinet. It needs good information security. However, cybersecurity deals with protecting data and information from outside sources in cyberspace or the internet. We can say that cybersecurity is a part of information security. That's the main difference. As we can see in this photo, the intersection between information security and cybersecurity actually is the information involving cyberspace.